Hello, Boomhauer back to talk about Puzzle Duel, which I have not put on the channel yet. Um, I think you know by now pretty much everything puzzles related is stuff that I'm interested in, which is normally Alliance Trial type stuff, which Sauce obviously played a lot better than I did this week. Um, so yeah, not a day for Alliance Trial. It's a day for this other event. So I left one round left in this. So I'm just going to show you some of the strategies that I've been using in this. Sometimes you will just get unlucky, and your opponent will go on a run that you're not able to come back from. Also, your starting HP can really give you a pretty big advantage in some of these. Mine's pretty high, but ever since getting to about 3,500 to 4,000 points, I'm very similar to my opponents, if not lower in some cases for starting HP. As long as you're within a couple thousand HP of your opponent, I think you have a decent shot, though. So we're at 75%. We've done pretty well in this. The matches have gotten a lot harder recently, though, so much less room for error. Okay, so this guy, so like I said, we do not have an HP advantage here, and you gotta kind of move quickly here. I don't see a great move here. Try to get a couple tiles and hopefully prevent anything really bad from happening here. If he matches those 4 red tiles, he might get a blue dynamite, but he doesn't want to do that now because the dynamite would go to me. Oh, and he made the move anyway, but it didn't have a blue underneath the screen there. So let's see, if I explode that, I'll get... You want to try to do something to get more than 3 tiles. Kind of halfway paying attention here. Alright, well, that'll get us some. I mean, the key in this really isn't making, spectacular moves or anything like that. It's just avoiding disaster is a much bigger part of this event, in my opinion. Okay, I can see this will lead to a little bit of cascading. Okay, I don't want to form a red dynamite there, but I do want to prevent him from doing that. If I hadn't made that move, he had an easy way to make a red dynamite on his first move. Man, what you're seeing here, this is how a lot of these matches go. It's nothing exciting. You're just trying to not do something stupid. That's kind of what's really going on. Yeah, I don't love that move, but well, it worked out a lot better than I expected, actually. And that does happen sometimes. So I'm going to see, so this is a good example here. You have 2 dynamites, and what I'm going to show you is the blue one is the better one to explode. Because I miscalculated and I did not get the red one to cascade. So that's an example of something stupid that you don't want to do in these matches. I tried to rush that a little bit, and clearly I didn't imagine that correctly, but our opponent has also made a mistake here, leaving us a yellow dynamite, which I think I do want to move the dynamite down, so I'm going to rotate it down so I match the 4 purple ones. That's something else too. Sometimes you can get an extra tile or 2 by rotating the dynamite rather than just clicking on it to explode it. Okay. And try to look at it while your opponent is still going too, in case there are a couple moves that you might anticipate that you want to make. Kind of one tile off with a lot of moves I want to make here. Okay, so if I put that up, that's not going to work out there, so that's there. This gets more than 3 tiles, so I'll do that and hope that a couple more get matched, which they did. I would love exploding that red bomb right here. I think that would be a good move because that would cascade into a couple different ones. Looks like our opponent missed that move. I think that would have worked out better. No, I still have that small cascade there. That's going to form a red dynamite, so I do not want to do that. There was a move on the upper right there that would have caused trouble for us. And a red dynamite would have been more costly than this green one. Okay, that cascading was a little bit excessive there, so you run into that too, which can kind of irritate you. A lot of pretty crappy moves available here. Again. Yeah, let's just stay afloat here, and we'll try to get some kind of window to try to put this game away. Okay, so I don't want to form a blue bomb because then that won't work there. Okay. These moves all look awful. A little trickier trying to play and talk at the same time, that's for sure too. Okay. If I do that, I don't have a... That'll get us a little something. Okay, so we did need something like that to kind of get us going. That move I don't love. That should be okay. Yeah, so part of it, I mean, it's obvious you don't want to leave your opponent dynamites, but you don't want to leave them a lot of good moves in general, whether it's a dynamite or not. Sometimes you can leave them good moves that can create a dynamite pretty quickly if you're not careful. Okay, I think I like this because that should go into that. I thought that was going to get one more, but it didn't. This is a scenario I actually like, where you leave them a dynamite and they think that's really helping them and they overvalue that. That red dynamite right there, I would have skipped, because you put yourself in a situation where you are subject to a lot of randomness after you exploded dynamite, especially when it doesn't get you many tiles like that one didn't. And that cost him a lot of points there. And we'll see how much he gets out of this purple one, but that could well have cost him the game right there. And I do think we're going to get enough here to put this away. So that was a costly move by him. Okay, so pretty grindy match. Again, it only takes a move or two of you being really unlucky and them getting a huge cascade, or you being slightly more patient than them to get the upper hand in this. It's very, very evenly matched, especially once you get up to this kind of point total, or round rank 100 now. So, yeah, all these matches are pretty tricky now. If you've found some other strategies you like in this is an event I'm still trying to learn more about. So definitely share them with me if you've discovered something that you really like in this. Yeah. Thank you.